being here. If you're watching this on replay, at the time when you come in, let me know what watches or watch you have on. I say watches because sometimes some of you guys be wearing two watches at the same time. Tonight is going to be a list of shows. There were some pretty good shows starting from this morning all the way up until well, I will say tonight. I believe at 9:30, the Watch Hangout will be talking about something similar to what I don't know if they're gonna be talking about the same thing I'm talking about, but I did see their title, prices of watches. But I want to talk about the prices a little bit today. But we're gonna talk about something else. We're gonna talk more about expectations of watch companies. I'm actually going to go over a poll that I put up. But let me get into the watch of the moment, which is my South Baltimore, the Bolt, aka Night Raven. That's what I call it. And I have my secondary device here as well as my computer right here because I am not out and about drinking coffee and eating and things of that nature. We're going to be going over some characteristics of watches. And I want to cover, I'm going to jump right into it. What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. I see Vic. I see Watchman54. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to the Gold Vision 3D show. Stop it, because you are the collector of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to hear that from you, sir. One, I want to say that I'm happy for being here. Two, I like to go walking in the evening. And it's snowing outside right now. It's cold. It went from 44 degrees this morning down to 32. It's cold. I could deal with it, but I just like the snow was coming. I said, that's crazy. Scott! Yo! We up in this thing, boy. Oh, man, I'm hyped. Scott in here. Man, good to see you all. I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, so I want to ask some questions, man. And so if you take offense to what I'm going to be asking today, this is take it with a grain of salt, man. But do you think that your loyalty to a watch brand or your underwear brand or your shoe brand, the Advance, Nikes, Adidas, do you think you go into it blindly? Meaning that no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter how much they go up in price, you will blindly follow them over a cliff like you're playing Pokemon Go. Just asking the question. Just asking the question. When is there a cutoff to where you say, hey, I'm done. I'm done. Now, you guys, if you don't know, if you're new here, welcome. But I do a lot of talking to people off camera. And then we get into the conversation on camera, right? Because there's conversations, there's always a topic or a question down in the description or in the comment section. And somebody hits you with something that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get you thinking, you know? So, are we following? And that goes with the price. Now, let me tell you what the conversation was earlier. Skyler went live and he had a pretty good conversation about his. I'll just recommend that you go over, check him out if you missed it this morning. But the prices of watches are always jumping up. Always just boom, elevating. Year after year after year, these things. And then this year we got the tariff. So that was that was unexpected. We didn't know that was going to come. And then when we got word of it, it's like, yo, that's crazy. And it's still here. And that's not stopping watch companies from going up in price. And my watch of the day, Night Raven, is the first watch I want to land on talking about. Now, this watch is, I had said this when I announced this watch that I got it. It has IWC vibes on it. It is a pilot's watch. Really nice timepiece, right? Miyota 9015. It's a high beat movement, smooth sweep. The characteristics, man, it got that wine color dial on it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Got designs all over the place, man. This thing is legit. Oh, hold up. Wait. I can't even shortchange that. You see underneath there? So if your wrist swole up, you take this bad boy off, hit the button, adjust it, boom, you good to go. Put it back on your wrist and keep it moving. Well, this watch was about I want to say the top price. The highest I seen this go was like $750, but he offers like these 15 to 20% off deals throughout the year. And I actually got this on a deal. I don't know if you go to a wind up or if he's showcasing his watch at a wind up or wherever, he may offer you a deal there. Sometimes they do that. But this watch is coated. So with it being titanium, right? There is a scratch resistance coating added to the stainless. I'm about to say stainless steel, to the titanium, to the titanium. So this watch will look newer, longer, and because I wear this as a tool watch, it's going to look great. You know what I'm saying? And the scratches will be to a minimum. Versus, I can't place it right now, but I do have an Aragon titanium, which is still an amazing watch. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have the treatment. I don't know if Wing will ever add treatment to it, but with that, I'm pretty sure the price will go up. Hold up, let me get it to the snow. Oh man, yeah, snow. It snowed, bro. Snowed here today, which was crazy. And I might even go into. Let me see if there's a video. I was watching this guy. Where is it? Doug's watches. I was looking at that earlier. I have to go back into it because he had a video. I only watched like 6 minutes of it. I think it's a long video. We'll get into that in a second. But I know that everybody, for the most part, there's some people that come in the chat. You guys have some very expensive watches. So there's a host of you guys across the board. I don't know how many of you guys have expensive watches, but I know some of you guys that are watching have Cartier, you have Rolex, you have APs, all of that stuff, right? Chapards and stuff. You guys have announced that in the chat. So we're a mixed group. We have Casio and Victor, Timex collectors. What else? Aragon, whatever. Seiko, Citizen, Boulevard. We have all these different collectors, so we're spread out. We're very diverse in this chat. But for those of us that are, let's say, for instance, you are at the $500 mark and below, you don't want to go no more than $500. You're used to a certain level of watch, right? Some of you guys are gravitating to the AliExpress sale, which is an AliExpress sales coming out on the 11th. Everybody and their mama's talking about it on there, man. I seen watching James is talking about it. A few other channels that I look at. My dude watch. Everybody is talking, and I'm telling you now. In AliExpress, Addie's Dive, or Willie Merck, all these watches that I've actually seen held in hand or either worn are amazing for the price. And that's what I'm going to get at. This is what I want to get at. For those that are loyal to your brand, is your brand still giving you the bare minimum of what you expect from them? Or are the prices going up and the quality is still staying right here? Because if you're used to the quality, you're used to it. It's no, I'm not complaining saying the quality is trash. I'm just saying the quality is right here, but the price is doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna get into what I feel about that here. I want to get into the chat real quick and see what it is, what it do. Doug's Watches is quietly one of the best watch channels, especially if you want to learn something. Hey man, the funny thing about that dude's channel, bro, is the way he talk, man. Like another watch, and you want to, and bro, he's very like a quiet, intense guy. I mean, I like his tone, bro. Like his cadence. He has his cadence. That's the word. He has a cadence. The way he talks, man, it's dope. It's dope. It's dope. I was about to say dupe. It's dope the way he talks. But you will learn a lot from him, though. I will give him that. I was looking at the podcast, all the guys was on there. I've seen Riskful Ignorance was over there too. A couple of you guys pop in from time to time. But Mark from Islander Watches was over there, and he chimed in. It was funny. I was watching a video with him in it. Who did it? Warren and Wild did a video on him, sat him down. And when I tell you that dude is no nonsense. Like no BS, no nothing, man. He tells you flat out. And that's another thing I want to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like we have options. We got so many options, man. There's so much I want to talk about. But hold up, let me finish reading the thing. And I'm trying to stay on topic, y'all, because the conversations I had, I talked to 7 people today about this topic. And I want to go slow and steady, get through it. I got too much on my mind though. Oh my gosh, man. Because I want to unload some stuff. I think, oh, let me get back to this. I think I got food poisoning. Whoa. Help keep me distracted. God, dog, bro. You gotta take your phone to the bathroom. It's yo, man. Bro, that's crazy. Yes, Doug has some good thoughts. Yeah, I enjoy his vids too. Hannibal. Don't understand a lot, but still interesting. Yeah. He said, hey, my ninja. Who is that? Malik. What's going on? Ristful, give it to James Bond treatment with salt and water, shaken, not stirred. Julius Neil to Zod Caesar. Wow. Captain Kirk, 3-word sentence. Do that. I'm saying, but he be like, well, because the watch is like this, and I can't understand why, and blah blah blah. Yeah, man, that dude, I think he dope, man, in my opinion. Yo, DK's in the building. Watch Dog in the building. Always good to see y'all, man. I appreciate everybody being here, man. Really do. We're gonna have a all right, so let me get into it. Let me tackle one thing at a time. Just remember what I just said. Do you think, like, I mean, I don't know, would you get a fair assessment of yourself? Are you blindly loyal to a watch company? Y'all probably ain't gonna tell the truth in there. Y'all not. So let me be the first one to jump off, man. I was, man. Oh my gosh, man. So yes, I'm going to say I was crazy about Invicta, man. I was crazy. It was the whole thing that the watches were dope. The people were even doper. And I was just into it. And it didn't matter. Like, it was some things I wanted more out of the watches. And like, I wanted more. And it was like, you know what? It'd be tight if they had this, and that. I want that element on top of this. I want a sapphire crystal. I want that. Yeah. They said they're taking suggestions. So I'm giving it to them. And it was like, you're not seeing exactly what you want, somewhat of what you want. And that slowly died. So in a way, I'm kind of glad. A matter of fact, I'm glad that he took the direction he did. Now, the unfortunate part about that, and if anybody takes offense to that, come on, let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. Invicta had this time, and Invicta still has their moments where they can make something that could surprise you. Like, hold up, where is it? Like, I was surprised that they came out with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh wow, Invicta came back. Boy, they came out swinging. And I thought then just for a second they was gonna come out with some other stuff. But it's almost like they don't feel that they have to compete with other watch companies. And they have to compete with other watch companies because you have for the affordable side of the house, who and they made, and I know they don't put out as many watches as Invicta, but yo, let me tell you something. Spec wise, this one right here is gonna show out over this one right here. I'm telling you, from the loom to the bezel turn to the movement to the overall build quality, the finishing. Now don't get me wrong, the finishing on this one is surprisingly good in comparison to what Invicta's done over the years. I'll tell you, let me see where I had another. Oh, now this is an older model Invicta. This is a 47 millimeter DLC coated, man, and they did an amazing job on this. Y'all see that mother of pearl? Hold up, get me out the screen. Mother of pearl. Ooh, radiant. Ooh, ha! This one got a Salida 200 in there. Oh yeah, but they just didn't complete. They didn't do the job no more. They stopped doing it. I guess they felt like they didn't have to. And now, you know what Invicta does? The prices at what Invicta is right now, in comparison, I'm going to put the prices of Invicta right now, currently, on par with AliExpress and you get way better watches done from AliExpress than like current day Invicta. But with, I think one of the problems would be for Invicta fans is those that like the larger sizes. You're not going to get too big over there. There are some models over there. I'm gonna get into the chat because I see that chat moving. There are some models over there on the AliExpress which you have to go through. Which I would highly recommend that if you see a watch on one of these channels, watching James or somebody, go through their link or just reach out. I would say leave a comment, be like, hey, I'm looking for this. I'm sure that if you leave a comment on James's channel or My Dude Watch, have them do the work for you. Hey, y'all. Hey, guys. And if y'all watch this, sorry, not sorry, but, I've been on the AliExpress sales without going through y'all channel. It's a lot to go through, man. Like, I ain't got time. So I'll just let y'all do it. Looking forward to Dornbluth, Handhards, Ben Zinger, Oris. Oh, of all the watches that you name, Oris and Handhart will be my two favorites. Dornbluth is dope too, but like something that I know that I'll wear because I know even if I had to scratch the Dornbluth, I wouldn't. That's not my style. I would definitely that Ben Zinger though, man. That thing. Oh yeah, I saw that you sent me a picture. No, but I favor Tudor in Hamilton. Ooh, yeah. Hamilton. It's not running, but here you go. There you go. Is Hamilton worth the money? Is Hamilton worth the money? I like Hamilton. I do. I don't like them going up on price though. I like, there were so many people talking about, hey, I want Hamilton to do something new, and they did the Power Reserve, and I think that is super dope. The fact that it's an 80-hour Power Reserve, now you get to see the needle, and you can see how much Power Reserve you have, and it slowly go down. I think that is a neat feature to the watch. And if I was going to get any Hamilton, it would definitely be that one, most definitely, because that will fit what I'm looking for as for a watch. The price still, yeah. Price is what it is, though. Yeah, I don't blindly follow, but I favor multiple brands based on experience. Okay. Julie Caesar, your collection, and I know your knowledge of watches is up there too. You hitting on some stuff, man. I'll be hitting a Breitling AD this weekend. Uh-oh. Blind ignorance is just another way of saying you're having fun. Okay. Until you're not. That blind ignorance only goes so far. And that is the other part. Thank you for leading me into the next part of the conversation, because that blind, following blindly for the companies, will your thoughts change after looking at particular videos? Case in point, since DK chimed in and he raised his hand for this, DK, you have people that follow you. You have people that consider you their emperor, okay? And that just comes along with the territory, bro. Like, not trying to be funny, but you got people that follow you and they will hang on to every word. You could tell them, hey, go outside and do 2 flips and let the sun bounce off the reflection of your crystal, and then come back in backwards, sit on your couch, cut your TV on and off, and then look at your loom, and it's going to do something special. And there'll be somebody that actually tried. They be like, oh, man, DK, he knows what it is, man. Yes, sir. Man, I'm telling you, there's some people that will follow a content creator down the rabbit hole of anything if they say it, if they believe in them. So I feel that your collectors or somebody that's viewing, they would change their whole mentality based around what watches you say are nice. And they get it, and they're like, they just don't like, this really don't resonate with me. So and that was a part of the conversation I had today too. Are we blindly following certain YouTubers? I'm looking at a few right now, man, that have been on YouTube, and they were discussed. Some of these people were discussed on an earlier program. Some people didn't like, they were talking about Teddy. They don't like the fact that he don't show his collection. I don't think he'll ever show his collection, his private collection. And then the people, most of the big YouTubers have stores, right? So this has been a conversation, like not just today, but like for the past few years, actually. I think if I had a personal experience with a brand or a shop That's when I would be loyal not to watch itself or something extra service wise. Yeah, that makes sense, Fred. Check this out because I'm looking at this box over here that I have, man. Let's see. Can I grab this without tearing up something? It's like suction cups on this darn thing I got on the glass table. Oh! Ah! Yeah, it was heavy, bro. This is my Indiana box right here, right? That actually came from the Warren and Wine shop. Warren Wind Up Watch Shop. I said that all wrong. But yeah, that's where it came from. I got this from Random Rob. It's Trifecta's event last year. And I am a fan of Trifecta. Right? I am a huge fan of Trifecta, man. I like, you know what I'm saying? He's not an exquisite or a Morris jeweler or Reese Nichols. He's not that at all. But he is a reputable shop that I go to, enjoy. I get to talk. It's like going to the barbershop, man. Cause like when I go live there, dude, when I cut the live off, man, we sitting there talking. We're not even talking watches at that point. We just talking. We joking, we laughing. People come in and and it's crazy because he'll play my videos. He'll play watches and stuff. And when I'm not there, right? So when I walk in, people that's been frequent to his shop, they're like, "Hey, man, I know, like you was a guy that's on the TV that he always has on." And I'm like, "Okay, that's pretty dope." So yeah, man, I am a fan to that aspect. Let's see, wearing an Omega. Ooh, man. I like Omega. Invicta is an easy target, but at least they got history. Yeah, they are. It's not a good history, but it's history nonetheless. It is an important part of the whole experience. It is. And whether some people will admit this or not, Invicta was your gateway into other watches. There's some of you guys that will refuse. You absolutely refuse. You are embarrassed by your history. Some of you guys have worn, and I'm not saying nobody in here, but I've heard the testimonies of people across. Man, you listen to YouTube long enough, you'll hear people tell their story, and I'm like, man, bro, like, why are you shying away from that? That's a part of your history. And history is like across the board. I said this before. Historical values in the watch market, in the watch space, horology. Let's just say that. It's not always pretty. Matter of fact, y'all know I talked about glycine. You know the guy that created glycine got killed, stabbed to death by his apprentice. And his apprentice only got like it was something stupid. You had to look it up. Man, I don't even think he got 90 days in prison, maybe 2 years in prison or something. He didn't even get that long. Stabbed him to death. And rumor has it, right? I don't know how true this is. I would have to look at the document, the actual court case documents. But rumor has it is that he owed the man some money. He said, "Pay me my money, man." And it was like, "Nope, can't pay you the money." And he stabbed him to death, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. So history is not always kind in horology. It's just not. Hold on, let me put my watch back on, bro. It's like my wrist was feeling naked. It was feeling vacant. Vacant. How you say it? Vacant. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't say it. Let's see. House of X in the building. What's going on? Welcome in. Watching today. Christopher Ward, Trident Bronze. That's another watch. Man, another watch company I would like to get something from. I'm wearing my JLC. Ooh. Go Bears. Let's go, baby. What Vic at? I didn't even get to talk junk to Vic today because I was busy. I was in a meeting today when the Bears, I was sitting there in a meeting. I was like, yo, play by play. Let's go, boy. Let's go. All right, I'm off of it. Hamilton pushing 3K on some pieces. Yeah. I wish they stopped going up in price. Gerard Perico, nice. I've been loving diving into the vintage models. Bear down, baby. My man Camon is in the building. Yeah, boy. Following blindly is, I wasn't even going to say nothing about Rolex in this. I was going to try not to talk about Rolex in this one, which we're not going to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Because we just not. I don't think. I mean, if y'all want to, we can. But I don't think it's worth it. Because we talk about that a lot. Because there's some other Okay, matter of fact, I'm looking at it on the computer right now. The most iconic diver ever. I was watching this earlier. Hold up, let me see. It's gonna
Make
hit
your
me a
browser
commercial.
fast.
I hate the commercials.
Make your browser safe.
Make your browser safe. Shut up.
We finally returned this 50 fathoms to its natural habitat. And let's talk about the movement for a second. And let's talk about some of the incredible details that are on this watch. Okay.
Hey, so this is the Chisholm Hunter channel. My name is Harrison. Now, the funny thing about this, right? And this is just sidebar. The funny thing about watching his channel is looking at the comment section of whatever watches he's talking about. Oh man, sometimes because he'll say something wrong and the way he pronounced stuff is crazy. So people will like light him up in it, and he takes it, man. Because I'm a part of on his Instagram handle. I'm in like this DM, you can DM and all this other stuff, right? So I listen to all the little comments, and people love this dude, but like, yeah, they be giving him the business from stuff he's saying. Now, the most iconic diving watch ever is very, I mean, subjective, I guess. I don't know. And that, I mean, for who are we talking about? You know, that was the other part of the conversation when we are as YouTubers and content creators, and even you guys that are recommending watches. Who is this watch for? Because for, like I said, for the most part, you come over here, you'll see something like this Seiko, right? This land tortoise. And somebody mentioned yesterday on my chat that having a compass on the bezel is crazy. It's fun to mess with. Like, will you do it all the time? You know, I think if you're going camping and you know how to do it, I think it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Like going in general direction and teaching your kids how to do it. Which let me just jump straight into that conversation. Another conversation I had, guys, was are we so caught up in just buying watches, just constantly buying watches to where we're getting away from horology and teaching the next generation or teaching people that I mean, they're of age, right? They're as old as me or maybe older, and they're just really getting into appreciating watches. Where would you tell them to go? What watches would you tell them to pick up? You know what I'm saying? And I think it's all subjective because you could say, hey, I think the best dive watch is Deep Blue, right? Or I could say, for example, oh, no, hold on. It's over there. ISO rated Citizen, I think, is one of the best watches for the price. I mean, I just do. I do. And another one that is rated to go depths, like submarine depths, is this right here, Swiss Watch Company. I think this is a phenomenal watch. It came in different colorways. It is big. And this one would fit somebody from, you know, say for instance, somebody that you spent maybe $50 to $150 on watches. You say, you know what, I want to take it a step above. I want to try something else. And I would like this one. I would say this is a company that I would recommend to anybody because the creator, the founder of this company, worked for Swatch for 30 years. So you'll see elements of this and the attention to detail. And plus, like, he's in the industry. So the finishing on this, I don't know if he's doing it himself or what, if he's outsourcing it, but I mean, he knows enough about it to where I'm pretty sure he can do it, the whole watch, because he's QCing, you know, Omegas and stuff like that, according to the testimonies. Chat, let me get into the chat. Ben, dang, how you pick up that JLC? I'm trying to be more focused with my collection. It's very difficult. Because Ben, every time you come on here, bro, like you switch up on me every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you was on your JLC. Like, what you want today, bro? What you want today? Hold on, let me see what I got over here. Oh, I showed this yesterday. Yeah, I showed this yesterday. Another Invicta piece right here. Ah, look at that. Skeleton eyes, moon phase. I know some of y'all got this. I know some of y'all have this watch. Hold on, let me get into the chat, and then I'm going to finish. With great power comes great responsibility, and I choose to bring my entire following down. Wow, bro. You a dog, boy. Oh, my gosh. All right, hold up. So with that being said, I want to say this. Why can't I'm gonna get on companies. I don't want to even talk about what your behaviors are with buying. Watch companies. And somebody, y'all chime in on what you think it is. For those that know what Vickers are, right? The coating, the treatment that they do to their watches, right? And do I have another one? I have another watch. Matter of fact, I do right here. This piece right here. Jack Mason. So the bracelet, 1200 Vickers, everything about this watch, the case and everything. So it's going to last longer. I told you. Now, this one is 316L steel, stainless steel. This watch was at the time, like with the bracelet, was $825 because I bought the bracelet at the time of purchase. So I think I got a discount. I believe I bought it, got it at a discount. But it has Vickers, so this watch is going to look great for a long time. Why can't companies like Cartier add Vickers to their watches? Now, Cartier just released a watch, and they added like a $3,000 to $4,000 price tag to it. I believe that's how much they added. I could be wrong, but I know it's more. Titanium piece, bead blasted, and it's still gonna scratch. Why can't these companies, and since Rolex used the 904L steel, which I was told I've never experienced the difference, so to speak, because I can't really tell the difference. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. You show me the difference between 316L steel and 904L. One is said to be shinier. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm not an expert on that. And I will say this. Why can't it? I'm just asking a question. Why can't they add that? Now, based on a conversation I had with a collector earlier, he said, bro, if any of these companies add that treatment, the price is going to go up. I said, well, what else is new, bro? Like, here's the deal. With the tariff situation, that went up. And they go up on these watch prices every year anyway, sometimes twice a year. What's the difference? I don't think they're going to lose out if they just added it on there. But of course, they will add, they will add an additional cost. And it's probably going to cost $1,000, like he said, and I believe him. The collector I was talking to said, man, if they do that, it's like $1,000 upgrade. And I'm like, man, that's ridiculous. Which would turn some people that are price conscious, to like, and this is what I use for my analogy was, I said, you know what? Could you imagine if you were a Chevy guy or Ford? Let's say you have I'm going to say Chevy. Let's say you have a Chevy Cavalier, right? Yes, I'm going way back. And now you trade the Chevy Cavalier in, and then you go to a Cobalt, right? So you're a newer vehicle, fuel efficient, all this other stuff, blah, blah, blah. You go from a Chevy Cobalt to now you have, let's see, what other car did they have? Say you bought a Malibu. Now in this Malibu, you got all these amenities, man. You got the power seats and stuff. You got the sunroof. You got Sirius radio and stuff like that. Now you can press the button and your car's talking to you. It's crazy, right? And then you trade that in. You say, you know what? I need more room because now I'm starting a family. And now you go, you either going to get an Equinox, Trailblazer, let's say Trailblazer, Equinox, or a Traverse. But the price, or Blazer, then Traverse. But you're looking at the price, you're like, man, I want all the stuff that this car has, a little bit more room. I want the panoramic roof. Man, what's that going to cost me? So if you went to the Equinox, you're talking about $34,000. If you go to the Trailblazer, which is a smaller one, you're talking about $22,000 to $26,000. If you go to the Traverse, let's just jump to the Traverse, $54,000 or more, just depending if you get the Premier. Oh yeah, you're paying it. But what if you went to Kia and you paid $24,000 for a base model, and it had everything that you wanted in that car, plus more room? And it's cheaper. Do you stop being a Chevy person or Ford and go to Kia? The point I'm making is the same thing with watches. And that's from the conversation I had with several collectors. They stopped collecting certain watches because they said, man, I'm getting more from going to AliExpress than I'll use one. Seiko is one. Because they're like, hey, I'm still getting NH35. You know what I'm saying? Or NH36 or NH38. And I'm paying a fraction of the cost. What do y'all think about that? Currently, hold up. Current day Invicta is no go. They would never match what they had. No, they can't. I thought being in Uni is trapped. Ah, man, go on somewhere, bro. Just went a couple of days ago to see some Invictas. They look like toys. We can see them from far away. I'm actually going to that Invicta store out in Chicago too. Probably next month. I kind of want to focus on multi-function pieces like day chronos or something, but then I'm more interested in wrist alarms. Man, hold up, bro. Get that, bro. Forget that. Forget everything else and get this. Ben 10, buy this. Buy this one right here. Buy this one. Get it in multiple colorways too. Get everything to match your shoes, bro. And your boots and everything else that you wear. The suits that you be wearing. If you wear suits. I don't know if you wear suits or not. Longines has one of the best day month watches out there. Yeah, under 4K. After getting a triple calendar Formex, Go movie thing, yeah, fun, yeah. Pandora. Yeah, you know what? That's Julius. I'm gonna tell you something. Where I am right now, that's what I have in this watch right here. Anti-magnetic and anti-shock. That ball, bruh. And the price isn't bad. If you go to Joma Shop, that is. Not bad. I like it. And some of these watches are 904L steel. I don't know if this one is because Joma Shop did not specify. I looked through the box, which it comes in a green box, almost similar to Rolex. It's just a duller green. Yeah. This one, this is it right here. This is it. I'm gonna talk about something else too here in a second. I heard it. What's the name? Skylar's. Simply to go. Get out of here. Movie theme is too niche. Hey, that's why I'm on military watches. Oh man, I would rock that all day. Hey, again, all of my vets, man. Man, Veterans Day is coming up. It's Tuesday. Veterans Day is Tuesday, y'all. And I don't know if y'all know this, like if you new with me, man, like I served in the military, I served in the Army, 2 deployments. I did the best I could while I was serving, man. I got my flag over here to my left. It was flown over the base that I served on. I had my retirement flag in my back room. I have all my paperwork, like in awards behind the camera. And yo, I absolutely love being a veteran. I dig being around vets. I love hearing the stories, man, and the watches that they wear. That is so, for me, man, like I geek out on that. I promise you every year get to talk. And there's some soldiers that you run into that still got the same watch they wore from Vietnam, and that is so crazy. I'll be like, yo, that's dope. That's dope. And I'll be like, hey, man, let me touch the crystal. They be like, what? I said, let me just touch the crystal, bro. Like I wasn't there, but that watch has, and that anybody that served, you already know what the deal is. Like I got watches that got miles on them. Where the heck is my? Hold up. I always got it somewhere around me. I'm showing this one. This is the watch that survived. This thing was still running and ticking when I was on the ground, knocked out after an explosion. This thing right here, man, it brings back memories every time I look at it. This piece right here, man, I served in Iraq with this. Still, like, in the Velcro, and some of it got knocked out. I still have some of the desert sand in this watch. I never cleaned it, never put water on it since I've been back. Got scratches on it, man. Like, this thing served. I trained in it. Went over there, fought in it. I had plenty missions in this watch right here. Then I was a fool and I had bought a Breitling and wore that on a mission and got that sucker. That's crazy. That Breitling didn't survive. That Breitling couldn't survive, man. That thing was tore up, bro. Lucci. Scarlett Santana, there you go. There you go. There you go, man. Pickled pickle. That what a name, boy, I tell you. Professor Santana. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not interested in military watch things because I serve, so I'm not fascinated by it. I feel that I still like my field pieces, man. I still like my field pieces, bro. I'm just yeah. And I actually got a military piece from another YouTuber. I'm trying to think what else I got around this thing. I gotta watch it. Oh, it's dead now. Don't worry about it. It's dead. It's Citizen new natural dials look amazing. Yeah, Citizen is clowning. What's on your wrist? You realize you played a horrible 218, right? Vic, I don't care, baby. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. See, this is the thing you don't understand, bro. We are at war, sir. Look into my eyes, bro. We at war. All right. So when we was at war today, and don't care. This is NFL. I don't care if you won one game out the year. Anything can happen in the NFL. You can be leading by like 2 touchdowns, and there's only 2 minutes left, man. It's not over until it's over. So, Vic, I'm not trying to hear that from you, man. Bear down and take your L. All right, let's get back to watches, man. I'm sorry I had to do that to him, man. Gosh. But don't mention high-end movement watches. Oh, man, I am so far behind. Hold on, I'm going to get into all the chat. Hold on. What does the military prison is? The closer you get to discharge, the better you yeah. Hold up, bro. Woo! Wow. Oh man, I'm sweating, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to wear it though. It's too much history, man. Random Robin there with the super duper chat. Hold up, you get the my chair bouncing too. Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the service, man. It was my pleasure. Vortex sale Tuesday. Vortex for 1650 millimeter. Vortex is dope, man. We had our Veterans Day celebration at church today. Fun fact: Napoleon wore a briquet. Trap is cap. That's why he got so many. Get out of here! You said, hold up. I eat crayons. Yeah, I heard it. Hey, and I got some crayons in the back. I'm gonna take my crayons with me, man. Tuesday. Rolex branded tracksuits is diabolical. Wow. Not sure if anyone caught today's Sotheby auction. I saw it this morning. Early this morning. That ball is fire. Many men wear yellow. Yeah, I saw it this morning, bro. It's capped out. John D, welcome in, brother. Welcome in, bro. He said it don't last. Talk about the Chevys. Hard lesson. Hey, man, you know what? Hold up. One thing I learned, I'm gonna tell you something I learned. I had went to Lincoln Tech, right? And then right when they was switching over to Lincoln College, we had a professor that came in and was talking to us, right? And he broke it down that the car market is set the way it was meant to make money for the service department to make money off of it, right? Yeah, I'm telling trade secrets. I worked in a department for a long time. So, but anyway, so American cars were built to have that expiration date versus like your Hondas and things of that nature, which Hondas are amazing cars. Hard to blow up a Honda motor. And I remember the first time me experiencing a Honda driving it, man. Oh my gosh, high performance. That thing, as much as I love my muscle cars, and I do, my favorite car is Chevelle. I also love the Rivieras, that 454. That thing, oh man, the low growler, that thing, man. And when that thing hooked, but I'm telling you, them tuners, man, oh, I'll tell you, I drove an Acura too. That sucker. Ooh, that thing handles like a dream. I love BMWs too, man, but those are expensive. Yeah, don't give me. The channel's gonna turn to a car channel. I'm gonna start doing what Rob do, because Rob be doing those where he trifectas this coming weekend. Yep, gotcha. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Random 100,000 Rob doing it. That's an oldie but goodie. Super chat bounce for less, 300 or less. Can't be AliExpress for specs, quality. For something started out collecting or wanted to try different for fun is a good option. Yes, it is. I'm gonna tell you what. Somebody asked me this, and I won't answer this question for you. I've been testing some watches out on a regular basis, and I'm gonna show you a watch. Well, no, I'm gonna do this in an upcoming video. All of my AliExpress watches are not present. They are in cases in the back. But let me just say this. Dang, and I got my watch projecting back there too. Somebody said they were buying a Cincinnati watch. This is the box it comes in, which I think is super dope. Oh, this watch, unless they updated the box, because this is like 2-3 years old now. But this thing is freaking awesome. I promise this box is like, when I looked at it, man, I said, yo, it's just so much to look at, man. That is. And there's a fun fact. There were 3 gentlemen, actually he started out with 2, that founded Cincinnati, right? They got a 3rd gentleman and they were trying to expand their territory. He went missing because you had Indians out there. At the time they were called Indians, so now I guess they call them indigenous people. It's funny how stuff changed nowadays, because I didn't know that what planet is not a planet now. It's just called, is it Pluto? It's one of them. It's not called a planet. It's just an area. They call it some numbers or something like that. I didn't know that until recently. I said, what? Because I seen it was like, there's 8 planets. I was like, 8 planets. It's 9. Nope. I think it was Pluto. Pluto's not a planet. I don't know. I don't be keeping up with that stuff anymore. Make sure what you deploy with, but my Hemi work just fine in the sandbox. I dig field watches too, legible, versatile. Yes, they are. Can all be chosen. Few teardrop lugs, Vacheron, a lower form of marine. Of course, gotta have a 64 Impala 16 switches. Man, I've been in that before. I like that bouncing is super cool. I don't know at my age now if I would want to do it. Like my back, I'm like, all right, I don't want to be bouncing around like that no more. When I was younger, I loved it. What up, Kev Cook? I like those Caprice Classics, 1970s through 80s. Yeah, the Caprice Classic, bro. Yeah, 85 was my jump. Give me a 57 Chevy red and white convertible. Oh, I'm riding with you, bro. This discontinued Pluto as a planet back in 2004, something like that. Was it that long? Bro, I am sleeping because I just found out this year, and I don't mind telling you that. I always, man, Pluto's going to always be a planet to me. I'm sorry. I don't care about what they talking about. And they gave an explanation as to why it's not called that. But that's neither here nor there. The Navy slander is... Hey, Navy be getting it, boy. I promise. Yeah. I ain't even about to. I'm gonna leave Navy alone. I'm here to celebrate all of you guys, man. Veterans Day, and I love it. I love the fact that Veterans Day is coming up, man. I get so happy, man. It's like it's almost as happy as like Christmas for me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Just getting to celebrate men and women that serve the country. And I remember at one point, we don't do it as much now, but I remember if there was a time where all of us agreed on both sides of the bird that we didn't want the government in our business. We didn't care. We didn't care. Like I promised, I remember. I will never forget that, man, because I've seen both sides of the bird just like really going at it, talking. I think we had more division on our watches though. Like I do remember that. I do remember it's like soldiers talking about particular watches. Some officers, and I'm gonna tell you this: when I first got in, I was fascinated with. We're gonna talk about Rolex. I was fascinated with Rolex early on in life, and to watch a commander with the Rolex, like if he was a good commander, like, man, you just like, yo, that's it. But if you were a trash commander and you had a fancy watch on, we had one that had a Cartier, you had the other ones had Rolexes. One of them had a Daytona. Couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand him. I was like, me making all that money, buy that stuff, man, and you can't lead us out of a paper bag with a knife on. Bro, I can't stand it. Couldn't stand it. So we used to talk about it bad. You know what I'm saying? Like now that we don't have that now. I don't even want to serve in today's army right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm glad. I thank God I'm out. My grandfather had a metallic sky blue 55. Ooh, man. Man. Bro was a hater. I was. Hey, I did. I was like, man, I can't stand him. Look at him with his watch, man. I can't get it. Bro, because you know it was a private, you know. When I first joined, you know, only made $9,000 in here. I only made $9,000. Hey, you don't join the military, man, the army, man, to make money. Benefits was great. If you add the benefits in there, you probably hit you about 18.5 or something like that. But I don't regret none of it. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate us having these conversations. And I do agree with you. Like certain watches, you know, I don't resonate with and I don't connect with as far as like military, but like there's other ones like Hamilton gonna always hit hard with that. Micro brand watches, I think they're cool when they do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, okay, all right. What time is it? It's 51 minutes. All right, and I don't want to miss this. I don't want to lose this one. We were talking about, you know, I think if companies did make the adjustments to their watches, like on the fly adjustments to the bracelet and having the coating for the, you know, the longevity of the watch, I don't know if they will want that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like this argument, or you guys correct me, or not correct me, but y'all chime in. The argument is if a company made a watch, let's see, let me pick one. I'm going to pick this one because I want to stay on topic. This watch right here, and this actually going to coincide with something that Skylar was talking about earlier. So this is a Tissot 1938 cost certified, but if this watch had Vickers on it, and this came on this bracelet, but if the bracelet was adjusted to where it had like some type of adjustment, right, technology to make it easier for you to adjust the clasp without having to take it off the wrist, the cost of it would go up because this watch came in at $1,045, between 45 and 95. Just depends on where you bought it from. With discounts, it'll knock it down to like was it 8, like 875 or something like that. But this is cost certified. But if it had the Vickers on it, would it be more? Pretty sure it will be. But at the same time, this is something I think is a cool trick, and a neat trick. And going back to what Skylar, his channel, they were talking about earlier, is cost certified worth the price? Is it worth trying to get? Because some watches that are non-cost certified cost less, of course, but if you get that model and this cost, you're going to pay more. Tissot gives you the opportunity because you don't have to. This one got the small seconds, got it upside down. This one got the small seconds, and you don't have to worry about the small seconds because they have another one, three-hander, that is $100 cheaper, but it's still chronometer certified. But does that matter if you have multiple watches? Because again, how often do y'all see me? I don't wear this all the time. So this watch sits in the box and I may wear it like 3 times out the month. I don't know, like I'm pretty sure if I, take it and put it on a time grapher, I'm pretty sure it'll still be within specs, but does it matter? I don't wear it enough. The new Tissot Damascus steel looks sick. Yeah. I hate to abandon this conversation. Hold up. Can I put a timeout for this one? That titanium and that Damascus steel, I love it. Chef's kiss. And I understand. I don't even really care about, I know some people absolutely hate the PRX. They're tired of it. They're like, hey, they're going to milk it dry. Yep. Let them, because I like that watch. And that is my goal for 2026, to get that watch. If it's still available, I'm going to purchase it just like I did this one. Yes, and those are watches that I prefer to have in my collection. right? And I don't consider those a starter to Swiss made. I consider those lifestyle watches. Those are watches that fit within the parameters of what I like. And anybody that tried on that 35 millimeter PRX, that is a bit small, but it plays a little bit bigger than the 35 millimeter. So that 38 millimeter, I know it's going to be sick because the 40 plays a little bigger, right? It does. It just plays a little bigger, just the way that the integrated bracelet is. But that 38, I know that thing is just perfection. Yes, I use the P word when I'm talking about the PRX. You don't have to agree. You really don't. You really don't. I can hold on. Let me see. Let me get it to the Hannibal slanging watches on the side like a pimp. All right, hold on. Let me get it back into the chat. Now I'm swimming in gravy. Went to the Navy. Now I'm swimming in gravy. My grandfather was a Marine, so all respect. Yeah. Trap was National Guard. I did. You know what's crazy? I switched out of the Army to go to National Guard, like, because I didn't want to deploy. And guess what happened? I deployed. I deployed, bro. Like, yeah. Zellos is my favorite micro brand. Is it now? Well, doggone it. I got a Zellos. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Where's my other Zellos? I don't know where my other one at. I had it. What? Oh, wait. I got watches everywhere. Zellos, baby. Zellos Nation, baby. I got them. Upside down. No, it's right side. You got the Zellos. I think Zellos is a good. And that, you know what? Let's just end it. Let's start landing this plane on that one. This, I'm not gonna say this is gonna kill the whole micro brand talk, but I definitely believe, honestly, with watch companies, and this was the last thing I talked about, with watch companies going up in price, in this environment right now, economically, there's a lot of people that just lost jobs. And I'm talking about from UPS to FedEx, Starbucks. What was it? It was a couple of more places that lost, employees just lost out, right? And you got some people that's not getting paid. And it's rough. Now, of those people, there are some people that I know personally that love collecting watches, but they don't have the bread, right? And you can't tell somebody to stop liking what they like, man. It's people that love going to Starbucks. It's people that love their Netflix and chill, right? You know what I'm saying? You're paying $17 a month for your whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're paying, I think it's $20 if you don't want the commercials. But you're not going to stop a watch collector from wanting a watch. You know what I'm saying? So, but like, what other alternatives do they have? Because if they're limited funds, they're going to get something. Especially if they have that feeling like, I gotta get something, because nobody wants to be in that position. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at I wonder how far is this going to go? There's still going to be people that's making money that can buy, but like they got to be feeling that though. They have to be feeling a hole, because like everybody in the West, for the most part, in America, are buying a lot of these Swiss made watches. Oscar, what price are you looking for a vintage Tudor Rolex? 6 to 1,500. Okay, I agree. Pluto's still a planet. Yep, hey, he's still a planet. Ben, you are correct. I need to grow some kahunas with watches. I don't know why I feel. Hey, man, you got to collect what you like, though, man, and enjoy what you like, man. Honestly. And so, like, for me, I can watch 1,000 videos, man, and be like, that's entertaining. But I know for a fact I get excited over Longines is a brand that I definitely like. I enjoy Longines, but Hamilton right now has my attention, man. That Power Reserve, I like that one. You know, the PRX, which I know it's the soul, but like I like that. Seiko got some heat, man, for the price. And these are watches that I'm going to say, like Seiko and Citizen are two watch brands I think that are tariff friendly, I guess. Yeah, and I know they have gone up in price, but not to the point where you can't afford them still. I care more about the company regulating their movements, preferably case up versus a. Okay, hey, I think that's cool though. like how Tudor does that, man. Like they do everything. I think that's like, yeah. Should that be standard? If they do a chronometer certified, like okay, like they should just do everything. Do the case, do the bracelet, do the clasp. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Just like make sure. But it was interesting watching their Breitling, which has been the debate that Teddy went in there and asked some soft questions when he went to visit the Breitling factory. And this watch, that watch covered it. And he was, I don't know if you guys watched it. I just mentioned that on like 3 lives ago. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least if I gotta pay, if I'm gonna pay more money, can I get more? Like I want to feel like I'm getting the most bang for my buck, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, like the performance of a watch, like the movement and stuff like that. Okay, cool. I mean, NH35 got a smooth sweep on it. It's gonna be a little thicker on that, but like, shoot, I got this piece right here, man. Hold on, let me give it the Seiko shape. Let me wake you up. But this piece right here, man, hold up, it was upside down. No, it was right side up. Meteorite dial, great loom, comfortable. I have no complaints about this watch. And this was over $1,000. And I mentioned this to a collector earlier. I really don't like spending a lot of money on watches, man, because I like so many. But if I had to stay within a parameter under the $1,000 mark, a watch company, if it was like 1 or 2 watch companies that I would stick to under that $1,000 mark, it would be, well, of course, Hamilton will be one, but I got every Hamilton that I'm gonna get under $1,000. PRX, once you get that, okay, what's next? Glycine. Glycine has a number of combat subs that you can get in different variations, man. So I would stick to that, you know what I'm saying, in that area. And then, you know, maybe if I just want a quick fun piece, man, I can go to AliExpress and just buy, you know what I'm saying, spend 200. Oh, Aragon. Aragon is another one. You are the dealer. Huh? Hey, no, Ben 10, you the pusher, man, bro. Oh, yeah, I love that, man. That one's in my case. I have a pink 41 millimeter on. Ooh. Oh, yeah, you did say that. You got that. Swag in the building. What's going on, brother? Damascus looking rubber strap looks good also. He call us drug dealers. Oh, he's being mean. Boy, you crazy, bro. I might check out the PRX in 38 and Powermatic 80 because I have the PRX Quartz in 40. Kev, if you like that PR, man. Oh, man. And I just saw the still picture, man. Wait. Jake got something I think it's about to sell out. I won't be able to get up to Jake's until, yeah, I'll be up there Wednesday and then according to Rob this weekend. So the new PRX is pretty cool. Oscar, if you want, let me know. My favorite micro brand is Farrer. I do not have a Farrer. I like Farrer though. Farrer is dope, man. I remember the first time I had that put it on the wrist, I said, oh yeah, this thing. Some watches feel real good on the wrist. That's one of them. I get off of Rolex all the time. I don't want them. International drug. Big time. Player. Trap, he said I'm selling. Oh, red hat equals who cares if it can't. What? Who cares if it isn't MAGA, bro? Did you really? Come on, bro. Maybe you missed what I said earlier, man. And bro, how you gonna like put my hat in the same category as MAGA? And we're talking about watches. Man, I went to a public school and I consider my education to be kind of like right here. But I think some of you people on the other side of the screen, like, I know y'all more educated than me, man. But I'm like, yo, that's self-explanatory. That's a trap, period. And if you don't like the color, man, like, man, you spent a lot of time just come over here. Man, that's crazy. But I know I got a public school education. but I know I'm smarter than that. I don't think I would ever say something like that. That's crazy. I don't know. Maybe, you know what? My buddy, my best friend, my brother used to tell me, Trap, stop trying to make sense out of a senseless situation. So I'm going to just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I like Longines Legend Diver with compression bezel. I do too, sir. Bronze is awesome. Oh, I got a bronze watch. I showed this the other day, but I'll show it again because I like it. Right there. Bronze piece right there. Yeah. On the mechanical chronograph, Seagull, bronze pilot, Zenith, homage. Ooh, yeah. Those watches, you know what, man? I ain't gonna sleep on those homages, bro. I got a couple. Oh, wait a minute. I said the last thing was gonna be the last thing, but I cap. Just cap. Let's just say that. Y'all saw my post on those Seiko mods. I want to ask you guys a question. Real quick before we get up out of here. Hold on, let me get into the diabetes is black folks kryptonite. I start eating kale and healthy veggies after learning about diabetes. Shaking. It's yeah. Dialysis is worse. Yeah, man. Ooh, you got a Raymond bronze jump hour. Ooh. That thing is sick. I saw one of those on YouTube. He said I'm diabetic. Bun strap makes a 20 years. Oh, what you talking about? Oh, ketchup, huh? I can't pull off the. Oh, okay. I'm afraid of waterproof, scared to try to clean it. Oh, yeah. Now you talking about how you clean it. All right, gotcha. Yeah. Clean it with ketchup. Use Polydent. I'm also looking for a jump hour watch. Who just had it? Christopher Ward. Lucha. He said, did somebody say diabetes for the cause? Thank you for the super chat up in this thing, man. Lucha, I appreciate you for being here. Lucha, you are everywhere, man. You are a man of traveling experience and excellence. Thank you for being over here. Thank you for supporting so many people. Now, I mean that there's so many of you guys that support so many different channels. So I think it's so dope, man. Like, it don't matter if you got a small channel, big channel, intermediate, man, controversial channel, wild channel. Man, you guys are the bomb. You guys are, I'm telling you, man, like you one of them, bro. Like, yeah, man. I love this space too. And granted, I know I said the last thing was gonna be the last thing, but this will be one of the last things I say before I get off of here, man. Life is not promised, right? And I'm not trying to give you a PBS G.I. Joe special. I'm just telling you the truth. Life is not promised. So if this is the last day for me to be on earth, man, I want to say this from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everybody that come in here and watch. I appreciate everybody that hit me with the super chats. I appreciate anybody that come in and even give me grief with watch talk. All that other stuff, like when you come in with the controversial stuff, I get it. It comes with the territory because you're just scrolling down. You see somebody channel, boom, you want to say something because you feel warranted by the people that you follow outside of watch talk, right? You can't help yourself. But at the end of the day, I still even appreciate that because I get to talk and interact. I don't take this for granted. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. And I love it. I love the way you guys collect. I enjoy the talk. Like Lucha, I appreciate it. I'll sit and watch when you do go live. I'm normally walking, so I'll just listen. And you guys have some amazing stories. You guys are collecting some amazing stuff. You guys got some fire in y'all collection. Fire. And I would love at one point for all of us like to, man, we should all go on a cruise, man. Like, we should have a collector's cruise. That should be like number one. I know there's a cruise. There's some people that are looking forward to going on, which is coming in 2027. The itinerary has not been dropped on that. Has not. And as soon as I get the information on there, I will upload it. As soon as I do it, I'll upload it here, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I hate Facebook. I just do not like Facebook. For some reason, it's just like the graveyard to me. I don't know. I go over there still, but I don't like it. Man, Collector's Cruise will be fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be super dope. Everybody go out there like just having fun, like risk checking and just like no cares in the world. Like ain't talking about nothing but having fun. You getting your drinks, you getting your food, you get your excursions and stuff like that. And if you don't know what excursions are, that's like when you get to go horseback riding or going shopping in like whatever malls they have out there. You can do the scuba diving. You can go swimming with pigs, depending on like in Mexico. It's so much stuff you can do on a cruise, man. For a small matter of fact, you can cruise for the price of a Longines. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Before you buy a Spirit, you can actually buy a cruise ticket and flight for the price of a Spirit. I'm just saying, hey, watch or cruise experience. You got enough watches in y'all collection. Y'all got some stuff, man. So I'm gonna say this. Let's get it together, man. Somebody just started department heads. I don't care who's going to be over it, man, but we need to coordinate this. Maybe we get Rob. That's funny. I just nominated Rob to be the coordinator. I don't know if he's still in here, but don't tell him I said it. But I need y'all to bombard Rob. Be like, Rob, I heard you're going to be the cruise coordinator. And we're going to go to cruise. And it's going to be dope. It's going to be collectors, man, and everything else. Bring your dive watches out there, man. Photo ops, the whole nine. I'm going to be live every day when I do it because I'm clowning. I'm a clown with y'all. I can't wait. I'm just going to claim it. Done. We going on a cruise. Who timed out Ben? Oh, no. Ben in there. Okay, bro. Yeah, we can talk. Hannibal, I am not joking around. I have seen Tudors at about 600, of course, vintage. Making moves. Hashtag making moves. Yeah. I agree, but not the Tudor Rolex case model. Hey, if you caught a collector that was on hard times, man, I know somebody that got rid of a Submariner for like a dummy price. It was, yeah. Oh, 17 months in that bad. Hold up. Man, Robert Wood, man, go. Thank you, man, for being, man. I appreciate that, bro. And I know y'all, are you going to be on tonight too, right? Because I'm watching. I want to see what y'all talking about, man. I'm going to be in the chat, bro. Y'all got me excited. And I've been on for a long time. I really don't want to get off, honestly. Like, I'm at an hour and 12 minutes, but I see what they say tomorrow. Bobby Specs. Yeah, thank you for being a member, man. I appreciate it. 17 months. That is crazy, bro. Lucha, yeah. Let's go, bro. He said, "Trap, don't leave me." Hey, man, look, man, hold up. Let me go out showing some watches in my collection that I'm going to be showing in my state of the collection coming up in about a week. I have this bad boy right here is going to be featured in that state of the collection. This one, even though I've had it for a while, this will be in the collection as well. There's a story behind that one. And then that Panerai. Yeah, I got that Panerai. You seen that Panerai? But it's really not a Panerai. It's a Milfortic. It is a homage piece. Yes, and I'm going to have a story behind this one as well. These watches are going to go up. But these watches are necessary. I'm gonna tell you this. Let's just say this. Homage watches and independents, some independents are expensive. But the affordable independent watches, the AliExpress watches are necessary because everybody cannot. It's impossible for some people to buy some of these watches. Yo, Zenith is a great watch brand. I think that, and that's one of the brands that if I had the disposable income, I would shop with them. I like Zenith. I've liked Zenith for a long time. Frank Mueller is another company that I would love to get into, man. But, again, these things are very expensive. So for those companies that are making these different models, and you guys have, a matter of fact, hold up, before I go, I just want to see. Let me view the channel real quick. Let me go over to post. And right now, I posted something in the community tab. For the people that took the poll, I have 4 options over there. I have, I said, in the caption is, if you're into Seiko mods, which model would you choose? Number 1, No Time to Design Seiko, Seiko Exploration, the Seiko Knot, or the Sanko's. And 32% of you guys chose Sanko's, 37% Seiko Knot. 16% said the Seiko Exploration, and another 16% chose No Time to Design Seiko. So, with that being said, there's a company that's behind that, right? I had talked to this company via email, and I explained to them what I was going to do. Now, they are going to send me a watch. And based on whatever watch you guys voted on, that will be the watch that I choose to post or choose for them. What are you doing? What?
Your team sold me today.
They did what?
They sold me.
What you mean?
I had a bet on them and I lost.
That's what you get. That's what you get because you're not a Bears fan. That's what happens. Don't be trying to use my team. Bear down, baby. That's my son. Oh man, going to play around with a steel dive turtle to learn how to change dials and hands. That's a good one. That's another reason why, like, I mean, affordable watches, bro. You get something that you drop a couple dollars on. Do what you got to do. Or if you're not into that, man, and I know I will do an Aragon show. Yes, but by request. One person asked, they said, hey, they want to see Aragon, and I'm going to do Aragon. I promise you. I will do an Aragon state of the collection. Flat out. It'll be a state of the collection reviewed style video, right? So, Mil 40 punches above its weight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know the only thing I'm going to say about this watch? You know the one thing I think is weird? It's mechanical. And it's a screw-down crown. But everything else on this watch is like spot on, man. It's like the way they did the metal, it's like aged. It's crazy. It's just like how Panerai actually does, man. Like it's vintage. It's sick. It's sick, man. Like I like it. I like it. In certain areas, it's distressed. Oh, I think that is a beautiful touch, man. For them to do that at $143, bro, that just goes to show that you can get a lot more for less. I still like Panerai. Don't sleep on it. I like Panerai. But Panerai, I'm just saying, it's people out here doing your watches, man. They out here homaging or copying or whatever you want to call it. And they doing it, man. They getting it. If this watch didn't have the screw down crown, it'd be perfect. Yeah, hold up. I wore this to church one day, man. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was like, yeah, look at me, boy, over here with this Panerai design. And people don't know watches, bro. Like, you know that? People don't know what time it be. It's almost 8 o'clock. People don't know watches. I wore this watch to work. And somebody looked down. They saw it because I had on a blue shirt that kind of matched this and my blue shoes, my blue Nikes, my J's. And the guy said, yo, that's a really nice one. What is that? That's nice, man. I've never seen that style of watch before. And I said, it's Miller 40. I said, a Panerai design. He said, Panerai, what's that? Exactly. Why do you dislike screw down crown? I like screw down crown. I just don't like it on a mechanical watch. They think it's weird. Like, why is that? Because I don't want to break the crown. Or unscrew the crown just to, you know what I'm saying, wind it back. I just want to be able to wind. I don't like it. So you do know that this watch, here's the crazy thing. I had talked to Kokomo Watch Company. This watch is going to undergo a transformation in about a year from now, or next year, 2026. This watch is going through a transformation. We're going to keep the dial. We're going to keep everything set on that, right? But this one is going to get an upgrade. This is getting an upgrade, and they're going to take out the screw down crown function. Yup. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this same crown or if they can get me a crown. I'm gonna see what a crown, what options they get, because it's getting a movement that will fit this. I think a Unitas movement back there. I can't wait to see it. And here's the thing, they're going to do their thing with blowing the screws and finishing it a lot better than that one, which is still good. It's still good, man. For the price, man. Come on, man. Hold on, $140. Come on, hold up. Let y'all look at this, man. Now this was it's still going. I'm gonna still show you guys for look at that. Look at that, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. $140. Look at that distressed metal, man. The vintageness. The vintageness. Ah, yeah. All right, man. Got my shipping labels for my Aragon on mystery box. Yeah. That, man, I can't wait to see those. I didn't get it, but I can't wait to see when y'all start posting those, man. Trap wearing robin egg blue. Coin edge bezel, onion crown, cathedral hands. Look at this guy called, man. Hey, man. This dude doing a review, bro, from the chat, bro. How you doing a review from the chat, bro? Like, that's wild. Crockett watches, I'm telling you. I believe you, bro. Their watermelon one looks cool. Miller 40. Yeah, it do. I want to come through and muck it up. Oh, man. Defend us. Hey, man, look. What's Robert Wood's channel? Oh, he's going to be on Watch Hangout. Watch Hangout. Yep. Watch Hangout. Trap high step into the end zone again. Yeah, I have to send my Aragon back. The GMT, I have a crown won't screw down, so I'll package it up. Send it. He'll take care of that one. He'll take care of that one. I'm a huge fan and advocate of Aragon. Wing doesn't have to say a word. His work, his craftsmanship speaks for itself. And yeah. All right. So I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it. Matter of fact, yeah, that's it. We're done. Yeah, we're finished. Hold up. I'll show one more Aragon before I get up out of here. The dive tank. Let's go. Let's go. Aragon for the win. Sunburst. Yeah. I like it. I dig it. I love watches, man. And I hope you guys love watches too, man. But I enjoy having a conversation with you guys more than anything else, man. Thank you so much for spending your time this evening, man. Y'all could have been doing anything else in the world, man. Anything else. You could have been a Navy brat or a veteran of the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You could have been that. But you're here with me. So we don't have to worry about that. I don't think we got any Navy guys in the chat, do we? I don't think so. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. I enjoy you guys, man. And until the next lightning strike, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be blessed.